What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm back bringing you guys more VGC content. Today we're using a team that uses Murkrow and Ursaluna, and your eyes do not deceive you. That is a bulletproof choice band ground Terra Ursaluna. This team absolutely cooks. I came across it randomly on Twitter. I think this team got top 50 at the end of last season, so this is a great team for like closed team sheet best of one. A lot of the mons look like they're kind of standard, and they very quickly deviate. You can go for like tailwinds with Murkrow and like ground Terra EQs with this Ursaluna, and then you can even go for like quashes with this Murkrow when they bring out things that have even higher levels of speed control. You can do so many cool things with this team. We have a Life Orb Ninetales for a little bit of weather control. We have a super cool Espathra set with Terra Blast, fighting to be able to check things like King Gambits and a bunch of those other pesky mons like Incineroar that would be able to slow this team down a little bit, while also having a secondary expanding force user, and then the choice specs male entity, big damage on that thing. And last but not least, even the Sneasler, it's like chef's kiss levels of perfect with that dark Terra throat chop to be able to check pesky things like Goldango. I think this is an amazing rental code, and I would highly recommend you guys adding this in your own collection so you can use it in your own games. I do not have a Poke Pace for this team, so we're gonna be checking out the EVs once we get into some of the games, but I assume they're all basically like full speed offense sets, other than maybe the Murkrow, who's probably a little bit more on the defensive side since it has an Eviolite. Yeah, this team looks really, really cool. Let's hop right into some games. Wish me luck. Here we go. All right, let's check out some of these EVs and some of these move sets just real quick. Quash, Tailwind. I love Quash and Tailwind on these sets. HP Spit Def with Eviolite. That sounds good. I want to see if this is like a Fast Luna. Fast Luna is actually really good. Oh, awesome. I love that. 252, easy peasy. Rest of these are probably 252 as well. So it looks like we got a little bit of Trick Room. And so like, I actually don't think there's a problem with just trying to blow up their board, really. It's not imprisoned there. Hyper Voice is big damage, though. Oh, this is going to be hard. I mean, what's the issue with, like, Luna Entity and just going, like Hyper Voice and EQ blow up and then bring out, like, Ninetales? I think that's kind of nice. I also really don't mind Espathra here. It has good coverage. I think you can go Sneasler here. It's good into Incin. So which one of these do I want? I think I'm going to bring the Espathra just because it's sashed. And it has Terra Blast fighting to deal with Incin if I need. So the idea here is we're probably going to lose our Entity this turn, but we're going to go like Hyper Voice, like Ground Terra, Earthquake, and just blow up the Sinistcha, I think. Because that is their main setter. I think they also have like an Entity, but like I don't really care about an Entity, right? So I'm just going to deny your Trick Room, and then I should be able to just win. Yeah, I'm just going to blow everything up. Cool. I guess Expanding Force, I think I will click the Expanding Force over the Hyper Voice, right? And if they want to protect anything, that's cool. I wonder how much damage they're going to take. And if there's Citrus on that Sinistcha. That's the thing I'm actually really worried about is Citrus. I love that we have Gunk Shot, by the way. We double dip our ground Terra. I think I need to just click Earthquake and then double dip the expanding. I think that's probably the best way because we need to do most of the damage to the Sinistcha. I vibe with that. This is Choice Specs Entity and Choice Band Ursaluna. This is big damage. And if our Entity might not even die here, honestly. Like, we might barely live. But I think we're going to be able to get the KO. I wish we had Rock Slide on this Luna, if I'm being honest. Let's see if they follow me or not. If they follow me, that's just one Mon that's Hyper Voice. Cool. Oh, that's Zoroark. Yeah, I don't give a shit. That Mon is gone. Dunzo, bro. Wasted on Route 1. And that means they still have the Sinistcha. But we have really good stuff in the back, too. It's going to be Sash Zoroark. I think Ursa takes this out, right? Right? It's a good Zoroark, just so guys, by the way. Here we go. Everyone's gone. Fold it. Oh, he's alive. No way. No way he lived that. Dang, so if I terrestrialized the Luna, I would have won the game. Oh, well. And then they're going to go for Trick Room, right? I'm trying to think of any way I can get out of this. I mean... Oh, he didn't Trick Room. Okay. That works. Luna's thick. Luna's like a big bully, and we're Choice Banded. This is Sash, so I could technically Earthquake this Mon if I need to. Okay. No Trick Room, huh? I think they thought I was going to imprison. No wonder. That makes sense. That makes sense why they didn't go for the Trick Room. They thought I was going to imprison. That's viable. We woke up and just chose some damage here, though. Let's see. Is it actually Sinistcha? Incin. That works. So EQ plus Fighting Terra Blast should take that thing out. They can't fake out. Yeah, we're going to get this, I think. So, again, we're Choice Banded, so EQ. Hey, sometimes that's all you need, bro. Oh, I already Terra, duh. I'm an idiot. That's fine, I could just Protect. I ain't doing anything. And we know the last month's Finish Shot, so no TR. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be all she wrote, probably. Incin's probably gonna live, but, like, not really. Shiny Espathra looks sick, by the way. Really, really cool looking shiny. Yeah, I'd super vibe with this team. I think using Mons in just slightly different ways than they were intended to be used. Like, most people would expect, like, a Guts Ursaluna, right? With, like, the Flame War. But this one's just, like, Choice Banded and has Bulletproof. And I was actually looking what is considered a, like, a bulletproof blockable move. Weather Ball was one, and I wouldn't have thought of that. You know, like, being able to swap in an Ursaluna on a Pelipper Weather Ball, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. So that's really, really cool. I actually don't care if they take out this Luna. Like, I would just be able to win the game, I think, if they stop the Luna, because then I just Advantage Force everything, right? So what are they doing here? Please don't fake out me, bro. It's a side train that you set. So EQ goes up, Infinity goes down, which means you have Finish Shot in Sin, and I think Sneasler Espathra just closes those guys out pretty easily. So let's see what they're even going into. I probably will pivot out the Luna if they're not targeting it this turn, but I think they are. Terra Blast Grass. Thank you. TY. He's like, ha, look at my tech on my AV and Sin. And it's like, that's fine. I don't really care. So Sneasler's going to come out here. I think the right play is to probably just double the Finish Shot. Because, like, we don't want to get Trick Roomed. Force the Rage Powder or anything like that. So just, like, Expanding Force plus Throat Chop probably does take that out. Expanding Force with Espathra is also, like, super, super cool. I like this a lot. Cool. He's going to get a Hospitality proc most likely. I wonder if it's not Hospitality, though, so they can disguise Zoroark as it mid-game. That'd be kind of cool. So it's like, but it's heat-proof. Anyways, yeah, I think we just ignore. So big damage. We could always Dire Claw that in Sin. Ooh, we have the Lumina Crash, too. I think I'm just going to go for the Expanding Force, though. Just want to get the Finish Shot off the board. Psychic Terrain boosted, Expanding Force, plus Throat Chop, big damage. Oof, not enough damage though. Like maybe, oh, it's Rocky Helmet. I'm going to say he's dummy thick. That's crazy thick. All right. Do still get the KO. Yeah, he had to go full HP defense to not take. He should have took him probably 80%. So he was like full investment to only take half from there. Knock off and we're sashed. And it's like, oh my gosh, we got all the right items in all the right places. Next turn, you got a Dire Claw staring it down. Man, this team is cool. Holy moly. It's fun using these like slightly different mons like the Espathra and the Banded Luna. They just completely change how this team's supposed to be played compared to like a normal, you know, Infinity Sneasler team. So pretty cool stuff. We're going to take those wins. And this guy's like, I can't believe I lost at this. I could have just Trick Roomed, bro. And I'm like, you should have. I mean, force, I think when you're playing on ladder and it looks like someone has Imprison, like force them to have Imprison. Because like realistically, Imprison doesn't like say Trick Room automatically loses. It says Trick Room doesn't go up this turn. So what they tried to do was just like make me waste a turn using Imprison and they just double up one of my mons. But in reality, like, I think they should have just tried the Imprison. If you lose the game because they said Imprison, just run, go to the next game, and try Trick Room again. That's kind of just how Trick Room should be played on ladder, in my opinion. Don't sweat the small stuff if you lose a game to Imprison, because you're not going to lose every game to Imprison. I think the one thing I don't really like about this team is that the Luna is right next to the Murkow, so it's kind of a tell that this is a full-speed Luna, but at the same time, I think it's fine. Solo Gallade is hard to deal with. Goldango is harder to deal with than I would like. What would be the problem with like Luna in the back being able to block a Shadow Ball? I think you bleed Murkrow here. I don't see an issue with bleeding Murkrow. I want to see if we have Ghost Terra or if it's like something weird like ground. Steel, that's also fine. I can lead Murkrow here. I think Murkrow's fine. Murkrow Ninetales? Seem good to everybody? Just stick some damage, you know. If you want to Trick Room, like, be my guest. Like, I'm kind of just trying to get my, yeah, I think that those are good. Mid-game Luna. And I'm wondering what I want to close with. They have too many dark types for me to really want to use this, so I guess I'm Sneasler. But then I don't have an Infinity. I guess that means, actually, what if I just opened up like that and then brought this? Because, like, Ninetales is good, but, like, I can just click Hyper Voice with Infinity. Like, it's a normal mon. It doesn't need to use Expanding Force. It just stabs Hyper Voice. We're trying to do, like, roughly 30% damage to Incin, and we're also trying to create a little situation in which we can bring our Ursaluna in unintimidated. So if you want to lead Incin, it's a great lead in my team. Murkrow's a great lead into our team. That's going to be clear Amulet Gallade. I think I'm fine into this, low-key. I'm actually in a Dazzling Gleam. Super effective against both those, and it's a lot of value. If I go for the Tailwind and you Trick Room me with that Gallade, I'm big sad. Show me what you're working with out here. I really like that we also have Psychic as an option for this Entity, just in case you were playing around Wide Guard in like a late game situation. Like this rental team really does have all of the tools you would need to like climb the ladder. Really, really like this one. And we're setting up for Luna just to come in and close the game out, I think. You can pivot either of those Mons. Absolutely fine with me. I want to see if we can force a Terra this turn. Like, what is the Gallade going to go Fire Terra? Like, just close Luna, you know? Fighting. Okay. Dude, Expanding Force would have cooked your ass, bro. Holy moly, he's trying to stab that Wide Guard out here, bro. So Tailwind goes up. Alright, alright. Trade Tailwinds were faster than them, which is surprising because I don't think we have any speed investment. So I don't think it's a speed tie, but look at that damage. Look at it. Oh, big damage. Sacred Sword. You can totally take us out here. I'm trying to think of how much I really care. Crit is unlucky, but it's not the end of the world. I think we're just bringing Sneasler here. Sneasler does get the pin, and I'm probably going to pivot out our Murkrow, because like we don't have any... Foul Play wouldn't kill their Murkrow, and I can't do anything to it. So like I think you just bring out the Sneasler, pivot out our Murkrow for the Ursa, and get ready to close out the late game. Because like, how much damage would a Foul Play do to their Murkrow from my Murkrow? Probably like nothing. Right? So you might as well just like pivot in the Ursa and get ready. And I think we just Dire Claw here. Good news is we still have Terra as an option, so we still have a lot of value. And keeping the Murkrow alive in the back lets it be like a really good partner in case I want to start Earthquaking with our Luna. So if something weird happens to my Sneasler, I don't know if I get like Brave Birded by their Murkrow or something like that, which again, I don't really think, I think this is the right play. It's just checking the Gallade. I don't think they're going to have Brave Bird. Pivots the Gallade. For whom? Sin on the Dire Claw rip. Cool. Ursaluna, note how we let them pivot first. They're faster than us with the Gallade, so we come in unintimidated with our Luna. And then next turn we can pivot out Sneasler if we want for Ursa if we wanted an Earthquake or something like that. I might just have Long Rush or something. Let's see if we roll a Sleep though, or like a Para or Poison. Haze. That just takes away my Spadef boost. That also takes away my Sneasler's attack drop. Yo, TY, my guy, appreciate you. It does not affect the Unburdened, so we're actually still really fast. We had a Poison, cool. So I'm actually just going to take the Sin out, and I'm going to take the Murkrow out. It's a bit of a misplay from them going for the Haze, I think. Wondering what their last mon is. It would have been Dango if they wanted to pivot there. So it's not Dango. It could be Amoonguss. It's not. It could also be Sylveon. So that would mean Headlong Rush is a good play into it. Headlong Rush checks all of their mons, so I'm just going to do it. It's fine. We outspeed a lot of their mons anyways at this point in the game. And if they did have Dango for some weird reason, it's a great cycle. Like, it just wins the game right here. Vega, yeah, it's terrain, bro. It's terrain. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's terrain. You're done. Stop it. I don't know how people still don't understand how the terrain works, but I was explaining to someone, they were asking me a little about terrain. I think a common misconception is if you're grounded, you think you benefit from the terrain or something like that. I know that's how, like, if I wanted to do psychic damage, the user would need to be grounded, but it's the target that you're hitting needs to be susceptible to the move, like a fake out or something like that. So it's weird, I know, but just don't use priority moves if there's terrain on a board. There is Dango, cool. So I made the right play by going for Headlong Rush, all things considered. One thing might be said that it might have been the wrong play to use Dire Claw the turn that I used it. I think I outspeed this Dango, if I'm being completely honest, but I think the right way to play this is actually pivot in the Murkrow, lose the Murkrow, get rid of that stat drop on my Ursaluna, and just come in and 1v1 the Dango. So we're just going to take out the Gallade here. We could also go something weird like Dark Terra, Sneasler, Throat Chop the Dango. If we have to, we will. But I think just pivoting our Murkrow, soaking some damage, getting ready to like reapply Tailwind or something. Protect on Glade's good. I don't know if they have enough damage to OHKO a Sneasler here, because we never really clicked close combat. So our stats aren't really low, even though our stats are a lot lower. Maybe they're Specs Dango, we'll see. If they are Specs Dango, you know, if I pivot out the Luna, we do be living these. We do be living these, and now your stats are lowered, right? So even if you were Specs, like Luna should be able to 1v1. So our team Tailwind peters out, we just reapply this, get ready for Ursaluna here. So here we go, Tailwind's up. Just got to get the Gallade off the board. Your right play is double protect here. Let's see if you're a gamer. I will not fault you for the double protect. I might scream, but I will not fault you for hitting a double protect here. I'm not going to scream. It was the right play. Good job. Great play. Now the question is, how do they deal with a Luna? How do you do it? How you be doing this one? Does it make it rain? I think they have Wide Guard too? Protect, Wide Guard, Sacred Sword, Cycle Cut. Like, I kind of want to just go... See, if I Headlong Rush, I don't want to get crit by Make It Rain. I think I'm just going to Earthquake. I think it's okay. I think I get away with this. I think I am a gamer who can get away with this. And if they get the win for it, they get the win. I'm trying to think what other moves they could have on that Gallade. Like, do they even have a Trick Room option? Yeah, they do. So it's like, I think it's like Protect, Trick Room, Sacred Sword, Cycle Cut. So, Dunzo. The right play could also be something like, you would always have to Headlong Rush, and that's what I don't really like. You always have to Headlong Rush. And so I'm fine with this. Show me what you're working with out here. We got that Ground Terra Choice Banded, boys. You have Wide Guard? You gamer? Nope. Yeah. Perfect. Dunzo, bro. Could be Sash Dangle, I guess, but Banded Ground Terra Luna kinda busted last time I checked. Last time I checked, kinda good. They got double protect. They made it close. But yeah, I felt pretty in control the whole time. If you just kind of look at the team, you can kind of snuff out what the rest of their 4 moves are based off the rest of their mons. In fact, they had a Mungus Sylveon and Sin. Told me they had a little bit of a Trick Room mode and they needed a setter, so it had to be the Gallade. So we take those wins all the way to the bank. All right, more Zoroark. I'll be a little bit more prepared for Zoroark this time. They have a Tailwind setter and Whims. They might disguise Zoroark as it. Zoroark's actually really good on that team. I think actually Murkrow Ursa does fold this pretty well. They have Grim as their sole Dark type, but like these two plus like these two, I think just get the dub. There's also something to be said here about Ninetales and how great it is, but I actually don't want to give the Baxcalibur a defense boost. Nah, he can go do something else. I wonder if it's going to be Dark Terra Bax. I'm actually a big fan of Dark Terraing things like Annihilate or Dozo, or like your big balance mon like Volcarona and even Bax, so you can't get Encore locked by like Prankster Whims. It lets you just set it for free in front of like Trick Rooms or like Psy Spam teams. I really am a big fan of it. So I wonder if we're going to see that. I think Dark Terra Bax would be incredibly problematic for me if I'm like locked in with like Indity, you know? It's weird though, because like a lot of those mons share the same fairy weakness, but like for the Annihilate, for example, I really like that you can go Dark Terra and cover up for that Psychic weakness specifically, while still having the Fairy weakness. But also, it's good against like other Annihilates. Like, how do you beat Annihilate with like other Annihilates? Like, you Rage Fist them, right? You use like Goldango would like go for Shadow Balls. Dark Terra flips that weakness into a resist. So it's really weird that Dark Terra on specifically Annihilate, I think, is a really, really underrated Terra. And if you're using like a bulk up set, like I said, it keeps you from being able to get like Encore locked if you ever weaved in like a bulk up or a protect. So it's pretty cool tech, and I will respect it. When's it got Luna? Oh, we gaming. I'm faster than you, bro. Don't act like I'm not faster than you, because I'm faster than you. It could be Zoroark, though. Does Ground Terra EQ Oko them? It probably, like, does. Let's be real. It probably does Oko. But this probably Okos. All this work and it's going to be Zoroark, right? Never lucky. They have to know what's coming. The right play is, honestly, I think Quash here. But I'm actually saving Quash till next turn. Because what's going to happen is we're going to trade Tailwinds. And I probably just outspeed your Blood Moon. Because, like, I don't know if you're full speed Timid. You have a 152 base speed versus my 150. We're going to see if they Terra here. If it's after me, you know, that means I'm faster. Because we're jolly, right? But then next turn, when I go for the Quash, when they bring out their actual threat, I'm going to punish. I hope they don't Trick Room with the Whims. They're also... Oh, that's just Zoroark. That's Zoroark over there. I could have Earthquaked. It's okay. Unless they're Trick Room Whims. Again, that's fine. Dunzo. Absolutely Dunzo. What does Zoroark doing over there? What is Zoroark doing? Oh, it was Zoroark. Okay. That's fine. So is this Whims Trick Rooming? Dang, I should have just Earthquaked. Oh well. Moonblast. Okay, good play. Doesn't get the KO. Awesome. And so now, like I said, the main play here is now they're going to Tailwind with something that's actually faster, and I'm just going to Quash Pop it. Right? That's the idea. Cool tech, though. I think that was cool tech. Zoroark, I really like that they put Zoroark in the second slot, too. That's how I like to play it a lot. That's why I thought, like, if it was... I thought it was going to be Zoroark in the first slot, but eh. Anyways, now we just Quash here. So we saved all of our tech. I think this is a one-shot. I really do. Here we go. Show me that Tailwind. Show it to me, buddy. Show me! Oh, yes! Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Ain't that purty? Let's go. Even I bet you they're Timid Orb, too. I bet you. I think this still KOs. Life Orb, Banded. Like, oh my gosh. Yo, delete button. Extraordinaire. I wish I could haze away these boosts, or these drops right now. That would actually be really cool tech. But we have the Quash if we need it for both their Mons. I think I'm actually just going to pivot out. Lose the... Maybe... Do I want to lose the Murkrow here? Let's think about it. Annihilate. I don't know if they two-shot me. I have great Mons in the back. They haven't Terra'd yet. I think I'm fine to just be very standard, because that might be a Choiced Ape. So we're just going to play standard. That was canceled. Yeah, that was probably Choiced Ape. Wins! Busted! Just win! Just win. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hello, Watro. Garchomp EQ Discharge. I really wish we had Rock Slide on this Ursa. I don't think there's a problem with Ninetales lead, though. I think Ninetales is probably a pretty good lead. Like, what are you going to do? Lead Bulk? Like, that's fine. You also don't have Dynamic Speed Control, so I'd be forcing a Terra. Do I have Ghost Terra here? That'd be super sick. No, I have Ice Double Dip. Alright, so if I lead Ninetales, though, and Murkrow, I threaten if you lead... Like, I think your only lead against that would be Rillaboom, Kilowattrel, and then I just pivot in here. And I think those three do close the game, like, in all honesty. Being able to pivot in the Entity if you lead, like, Kilowattrel, Garchomp, and just go win the game. Or, sorry, Rillaboom, something like that, like I would just win the game. I need to bring one more Mon as a closer. It's definitely going to be Sneasler. Cool. Awesome. So, yeah, one other thing about this team that I really do like is if we did have some way to, like, Gravity, I think Espathra probably does learn Gravity or something like that. But, like, Ninetales learns Hypnosis. There's a little bit of Grav Hypnosis energy on this team. I think it's so good for, like, closed team sheet ladder play. There's just so many little techs that feel so good. Like, yeah, it's just great. I still feel so confident with this Ursa with Bulletproof. It's one of my favorite abilities. Like, it's really good on Kommo-o, and I'm surprised we've never really seen people use it on Ursaluna. Like, being able to block Weather Ball is huge. Like, Pelipper can't do anything to Ursaluna. It's so great. Because every single Pelipper would just Weather Ball the heck out of Ursaluna, especially one that's already shown Ground Terra, right? Everyone would just Weather Ball you right in the face, and you just eat it. Not only do you eat it, like, even if you were in the back, it's a free pivot if you're pinned with something else. Alright, so they did not lead with what I wanted them to lead with. They did not lead Garchomp, Kilowattrel, Rillaboom, anything like that. So are you trying to screens me? Why don't we have Freeze Dry? Just want to see. Mons in the back aren't that great. You have to have a... There is a Rillaboom back there somewhere. We know this. I'm just going to hit here. This ain't doing it for me. I'm going to fade away Tailwind. Maybe take 2 turns to take me out. I hope they double the Murkrow. That's a great lead for them. Just get a Tailwind up. You know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I actually don't want to get a special attack drop on this Ninetales. I just want to stick some damage. Awesome. That's great. So they see we're orbed. Blizzard. Awesome. Great, great. Please KO this Murkrow. Muddy Water. Do something, please. Just get it off the board. Hypnosis. Blind Hypnosis. All right. It's going to be one of these games, huh? This is going to be what you want, huh? This is what you woke up and chose this life? Alright. I don't know what we can do about this. No, you just stay in. You just stay in and waste your split turns. That sucks. Blind Hypnosis, huh? If that would have missed, the game was like over. We need to actually open up spots for us to bring, like, we need to be able to, yeah, thank you for taking up this Murkow, appreciate you. I need to be able to bring in my Indity. And then we're going to pivot out our Ninetales if we don't lose it this turn. Let's see if they're Hypnosising again. Muddy Water, cool. You had Muddy Water you could have done that last turn, bro? This is fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We were asleep. So you can pivot in the Rilla, but you don't want to pivot in Rilla on, like, a Sneasler, right? You'll lose the game. So I'm thinking what we actually do want to lock into here, because I know there is going to be a Rilla. We could lock in Hyper Voice versus this team, and it wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, a lot of their mons take really big damage from Hyper Voice. Let me think about this. I think what I'm going to do is... I think I'm going to lock Expanding Force. I'm sure that there is a Rillaboom somewhere. But, like, this isn't bad. And if you do pivot, like, you are getting bodied. Kind of want a close combat. This is fine. No pivots. Cool. They just lose both their mons here. Unless the Terra happens. Terra Dark? Terra Dark Ninetales? Are you cooking? The thing I'm really worried about is Garchomp, but at the same time, like, if you don't have Rillaboom, I do cook you. Protect. Okay, cool. You're losing your Ninetales then. And that works for me. But they did get my Terra out of it. So even if you send out a Rillaboom here, like, the best that you have is, like, fake out Hypnosis. I don't know about that. I don't think fake out Muddy Water does it, you know. I think you always just double the Rillaboom, because, like, I don't care about your Milotic. Yep, crit, we didn't need it. I can even protect Sneasler if I really wanted to, but I don't think I need to. Shouldn't be Garchomp here. It's going to be Rillaboom, if anything. Now, let's see it. It shouldn't be like Bulk. If it is Bulk, like, I think that's still fine. It's Rilla. It has to be Rilla here. Unless they're bringing in something to protect and they want to pivot Rilla, but we're just doubling the Milotic. That's Rilla. Cool. I think you just double this slot. You force Fake Out, but at the same time, like, you're not getting that much off this. So it's like, this is still a fucking shit ton of damage. And this is still a lot of damage too. So I think the right play is Fake Out Indity, if I'm being completely honest. Because you saw the seeds. You know that I'm not sashing the Sneasler. You know I can protect. You know I can do a lot of stuff. I think you Fake Out Hypnosis Indity, because Indities are either commonly sashed, right? Or commonly... Oh, you're just dead. Yep. He's like, ha! I lived that. I'm EV trained. It doesn't matter. I'm doubling into it. Yep. And so I want to see if the last month is Garchomp. Kind of worried if the last mon is Garchomp. I want to see if they have Icy Wind on this Milotic as the last move too, because that would be problematic for our Indity. But at the same time, they just set the terrain, so Garchomp isn't that threatening. Blind Hypnosis once again. He's such a gamer. Blind Hypnosis Milotic saves the day. Okay, why are they going after that slot? What if I protected? Not if I protected. They were nuking Indity with a Wood Hammer. Let's see it. Who's coming in? Is it Garchomp? Is it Volk? Garchomp. Cool, Garchomp's the right mon. I still don't know if I lose, because, like, you might die. And I can't do anything else. So there's no reason to show that I even have Protect to show that speed tier. Yep, we are asleep on the Sneasler. You can Stomping Tantrum the Sneasler, but, like, I can High Roll KO your Garchomp. Like, and you're going to take Life Orb Chip. So just don't hit me with Hypnosis anymore. Maybe you want to go for that Hypnosis. That'd be cool, because you can miss. You know, you've hit 2 of them. Life Orb? Yeah, we can definitely take out here even without terrain. Right? Come on. Go down, please. Just go down. Nice. Big damage here. There's no rules that says I lose this. There's a Muddy Water. Okay, okay. Oh my god, you just actually dropped me. Not like this, chat. Oh my gosh, not like this. Can I play the game? I'm trying to play the game. I got double hit by Muddy Water and an accuracy drop. I think if you didn't actually drop me right there, if I hit both my moves, I win. I don't know if you're Citrus, right? But, like, I think I do over half. It's Terra Specs, right? You might, if I crit, you're dead, right? Crazy. Okay. Don't do it again. All right, if I hit this last one, I think I get it. They're going to weave in a protect, I think. But it's fine. Let's see it. Right plays protect. Yep, good play. I think I just got a high roll or crit. High roll or crit to win this one. Come on, Entity. I just want you to hit it. You know what? Even if you don't KO, I want you to hit. We're setting the bar so low. Just hit your move. You know what? Hit your move. There's also a weird way where, like, we hit, we don't KO, right? And they miss a Muddy Water. It's not 100% accurate. We're gamers for just one day. I wish I walked in Psychic. We hit it. Hey, I have nothing else to ask. Nothing else to ask of you. You know what? Absolutely acceptable. I'm super fine with the turn of those events. I mean, I got hit by Blind Hypnosis twice. But you can't ask for anything more. You know? It's a good, solid game of Pokemon. A lot of bad RNG, but still. You know? Team does work. Even in L's. Hisui Electrode with Soundproof. And that's Passimian. Oh, there's something weird going on over here. I mean, this is the most earthquakeable board I think I've ever seen. So I'm going to do that. I don't hate Sneasler here, but there's something in my Jimmy's telling me not to do it. So there's something weird about this guy's team, right? Oh, these two are still good. Espathra is viable, but we have enough Psy Spam already. We don't need the Lumina Crash. I do like the Lumina Crash in the Espathra. Such an underrated move. It's crazy that just the Espathra gets it, right? Kind of nutty. All right, here we go. Let's win this one. Revenge game. Electrode Sableye. All right, so you have Quash. I'm going to EQ the crap out of this, though. Like, I'm trying to think. They can, like, double protect disable. You're not wisping me. You're not wisping me. You're not wisping me. Okay. That's fine. That's fine too. Alright. This is gonna do a lot. So EQ goes first because we are fast. I think we're going to go first anyways. We actually don't even show that we're that fast. Like, that's a lot of damage. And we're actually just doing this to stagger our Tailwinds. Not even stagger, but, like, elongate the effectiveness. Because now we can just Tailwind for here. And if you want to disable... That's fine. Pivot in the Entity, get the Psy Terrain active. Tailwind, pivot in Entity, block, maybe Soka, what, like an Electro Web? Show me the disable. I want to see it. Okay. Rain Dance. Thunder? Go nuts. You could click Thunder. You're allowed to click that move, you know. Energy Ball. Dude, Ursaluna would have blocked it. Ursaluna would have blocked the Energy Ball and bulletproof. Oh, dude, I'm so sad, dude. I cry every time. It's okay. Good tech, good tech. You don't Hyper Voice here because that Electrode could be soundproof. So you just Dazzle. I'm gonna get the Sable off the board anyways. They're probably just gonna Light Screen. Ursaluna eating that Energy Ball would have been freaking hilarious. That'd have been so funny. So funny. He'd have been like, Nani? Hey, maybe I don't kill him, we get to do it anyways. Oh, alright, come on. Energy Ball. Energy Ball the Murkrow. Read the Ursaluna pivot, bro. Do it, do it. Electro Web. Ooh. Alright. Let's see what comes out here. We can pivot back in. Now that the Sable's off the board, that's like the last intangible, really. I can just pivot in the Murkrow and just EQ. I think we outspeed Electrode. I'm gonna check the base speed on Ursa. Maybe not. Oh, I'm gonna pop that thing though. He can't hit me, so like, I don't even care what he thinks he's gonna do. 112. I think we do outspeed. You only need 107 outspeed Pult. You're not that much faster. Dude, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. We do be cooking. Show me that Energy Ball. Show it to me. Show me the Energy Ball. You think we're gonna get like the Energy Ball into the DC in the same turn? We might. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't go Flying Terra Arch. That would just be obnoxious because we're going to have to pivot and do a bunch of other stuff that I don't want to do. Oof. Here we go. Ground Terra, the big ground and pound. Choice Band Ground Terra Ursaluna Gaming. Show it to me. Here's a Terra on their side. Okay, obnoxious. Grass, maybe? He's going flying. It has to be flying, right? Fairy, oh, you're gone. You still might die. Fairy's viable, though. He's like, heh, I'm gonna energy ball this guy. I'm faster than them anyways. Never lucky for them. That's a lot of damage that I didn't deal. Oh, they have a Reflect up still. That's fair. They do still have a Reflect up. Next turn, though. You're coming in hot. Round 2. Body press, that ain't it. Nope. Stack those defense boosts. Go something else. Go somewhere else with that. Passimian. Is he trying to get stamina, bro? You trying to cook? I really wish we had Haze. I really think that if, like, there was room for Haze on this Murkrow, even over the Foul Play or the Screech, I would like that. But it's fine. I think Haze here would be so good. This is just to do small chip and break potential sash. You don't want to go into the Arch because you don't want to give him stamina procs. Big EQ, though. This is reflected damage. Oof. Alright, probably going to lose at least one Mon this turn, and then we're just going to bring out Indity and close. It's fine. They're really trying to take out this Luna. It's just not working, bro. Oh, is that like a big root? That was a big heal. Electro shot. Oh, he's going after my Murkrow. Okay. Yeah, you can have that Murkrow, dude. That's yours. That's your Murkrow. No one else wants it. Yeah, you just go Inity. I think you go Inity, pivot out Ursa for Sneasler and just Expanding Force. I think we're faster than Passimian. I think Passimian's like in the 85s or something. It's not as fast. It might even be like 70 or something. It's pretty low. I'm going to say it's 80. Feel free to fact check me on that, chat. But I think it's 80. There we go. GG's. What do you got? You got a Psychic Reduce Berry on that Passimian over there. And let's see. I mean, you can protect things. I think this is the last turn of my terrain, but like, it's fine. Should be fine. Elspexo damage. Unexpected damage. Oof. Big damage. We take those wins all the way to the bank, yo. This team's cool. I really do like this team. I think it does a lot of stuff right. So be sure to add this rental code to your game. I don't have a paste. I found this team randomly on Twitter. It was one of the teams that placed, I think, in like the top 50 out of last season on ladder. So I don't have a paste, but you know, we basically went over all of the speed tiers you need to know. I think a lot of the sets are just 252, 252. It's a pretty cool team. I'm going to go back and show the rental one more time. And yeah, here is that rental. I think this team does so many things right. Lots of really, really good Terras. The only thing I would really change on this team, apart from like tweaking some of the EV spreads to be just a little bit more optimized, is putting Haze on that Murkrow. It would help against Dozo. It would help against your stat drops on the Ursaluna. Not only your Headlong Rush drops, but you can actually just lead Ursaluna a little bit more aggressively and lead it into those Intimidates and be able to haze away those Intimidate buffs. I think it's actually a little bit better than Screech. I'm not seeing the value that Screech has when most of the team is like special attackers and like there's a psychic terrain aspect. So like I'm not a big fan of Screech. I also think that Foul Play, it's nice to be able to deal some damage, but I'm not really feeling the Foul Play on it. But other than that, really, really like this team. Be sure to try this one out in your own games if you're shooting a Master Ball. And yeah, before I get out of here, I will say we also have the singles channel. I've been really trying to push this singles channel. Thank you guys so much for checking out and dealing with me every single time I shout this channel out. But go check out the singles channel. There's a link to it in the description of this video. We've been uploading daily videos of the singles channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. We're almost halfway there on the subscriber mark, so I really want to say I appreciate everyone else that's actually checked this out. And I think we're actually getting like about 100 hours of content viewed a day, which means you guys are absolutely killing it. And I cannot say thank you enough, but I feel I should still be trying to promote this channel if I do want it to grow. We've been doing 3v3 Battle Stadium monotype battles, 6v6 Smog on OU. We've been doing Road to Rank 1 pushes on Showdown. We're also going to be doing Nuzlocke draft leagues and a bunch of other things. And if there's any sort of other type of Pokemon singles content or Pokemon gameplay content you want to see, think about letting me know in the comments here, and I'll try to facilitate that on that channel as well. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this rental. Be sure to add it to your games. And other than that, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.